welcome to my channel. Welcome to a bit of a different video. Scenery is different. My scenery is incredible. I've got views across the water and stuff. Anyway, and her nibs is what would be? Dolly? Is that a camera dolly? That kind of, yeah. This could be a disaster. Anyway, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, ring the bell for a notification, and yeah, stick around. Hopefully I'm not going to kill the child during this video. We'll see what happens. She's been warned. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Alright, it's the red envelope, which means it's Thread Club. I was going to say Thread Club Plus, but it's not plus anything. So, I don't know how the light's going to be. I apologise in advance if it turns all kinds of grotty, and well, we'll just see how we go. We've got that white background and it may either work or it's not going to work at all. So, are you ready? Package number one is Weeks Dye Works. Weeks Dye Works, even. This is for the January club. The snowman isn't here, so the snowman is what I'd expect in addition to these. That's all that was missing. Okay, so Weeks Dye Works. This is Lancaster Red. Can you see? It's a dark winey kind of color. It's 1333 in that one. Not much variegation. All right, 2141 is Lagoon. It's a brighter green. Seems to be working. Not much variegation on that. I'm actually wearing black. Well, you can see I'm wearing black and white. It's full dress. So I'm putting it against the black and white and I'm not really seeing much variegation. This one has variegation. This is Ladybug. This is 2267. And can you see, if the camera will do its thing, it is variegated. It's got dark wine and almost crimson on that. That's really, really nice.
Really nice.
Okay, next one is Kudzu. I'm familiar with the word, but I'm not sure why. Hang on, let me make an adjustment, because I think the camera's beanbag has sagged a bit. Okay, Kudzu is 2200 and it's a green. And it has got a bit of variegation in it, but not a huge heap. All right, the next one is Chris's Bonbon. Chris with a K, 1267. It's a variegated brown, so there's a little bit more variegation up here than down the bottom of this one. And Kohl, as in eye makeup, Kohl. So like liner, and there's variegation, and this is 3900, and it's a really, really dark grey, and there's a lighter grey in there as well. So that is Weeks Dye Works. Now, if you're interested in any, all, or more of these clubs, Carolyn from A Stitch in Time, my local needle shop, will ship these internationally. So if you're after them, and it might be worth your while purchasing this from Australia, even with shipping costs, if you can't get them in your own country. So it may be something that you can do. Okay, oh, sorry, hair tickling my nose. Okay, now this is the club part that I keep getting confused with, so bear with me. This is Gentle Arts. Now, in Gentle Arts, you have two collections. It's like playing with cards. You have the darker brown, the Simply Shaker, and you have the Gentle Arts sampler threads. They do two different things. They're grouped differently. One is heritage, one is not. One is heirloom, maybe one is not. So the early numbers are the pale cream, and the 7000s, the heirlooms, are the dark brown, or the darker of the two. Okay, it's all calm down here, and oh my goodness, it's the action shot. It's stinking hot for Tassie. It's, I think, 27. It's breezy. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, first one up, Ragdoll. It's kind of like Ivory, Cream, 1192 is that number. Next one is a variegation. This is red grape, and you can see that variegation there from the pink, and it goes through to the plummy kind of Cabernet, red wine, plum kind of color, red grape 0340. Next one is red plum, and the difference between red grape and red plum, apart from the name, is the red plum is purple and lilac. Now, I'm trying to stop everything flying left, right, and center. So it's got a variegation, and it's got a light, very, very light purple to a darker lilac. They're gorgeous, and they're gorgeous together. So red plum, red, what did I say? Gosh, brain. Red plum, red grape. I knew it was another fruit. Just think of it, and ragdoll work really, really well together if you want to complement them. Anyway, onto the food. Oh yes, onto the food. Well, except for one. Okay, Raven. If you're after a black in Simply Shaker, Raven might be your baby. It is pretty black. There are some lighter spots as well, so it wouldn't be nice on something that you could get away with a bit of variegation in that is black. So you've got the kind of sheen, maybe cars or whatever. Raven is 7042. Roasted marshmallow food, 7057, and it is a little bit caramelized, to be honest. Roasted marshmallow. Mine don't stay this blonde. Mine go more caramelly or even burnt. You know what you can do? Now, you guys over in the States, you're spoiled with these. The American marshmallows. All right. I think there's about 6 different sizes of marshmallows. Okay. There's itty bitty ones that you can get in sprinkle kind of things that are tiny, tiny, and you can chuck them on your kids' cappuccinos and bubbacinos or whatever you want to call them. Okay. Then you've got they're the minis. Then you've got your regular marshmallows. They're strawberry or they're white, depending on where you get them. Then you can get slightly bigger ones that are like the top of maybe an ice cream cone. And then you've got your American jumbo marshmallows. And seriously, they're the size of a small child. They're monsters. You guys are so spoiled. But what you can do, you toast the outside and you peel off the outside, and there you've got a marshmallow. And then you've got a fresh guts in the middle that you retoast. And you can keep doing this layering. If you ever go campfiring, do that. Anyway, raspberry frost. This is like an ice cream. 7072. It's pink and it's beige. Very strange. I don't know what it is. Kind of like, it reminds me of a Pop-Tart. You know how they've got the icing top? That's what it reminds me of. So that is your Simply Shaker collection. Now each of these clubs are roughly 28, 30 odd dollars. As you can see, shipping can be combined so that they're all in the one package. These are light as all heck. So, I don't know, $9 maybe to get it over to the States or the UK. It's doable post-COVID now. So if you're interested, yell. Particularly when we come to the Aussie brand. I know they are selling them over in the States now as well, so it may not be worth your while. But you never know. Okay, classic Colourworks. Old Money. Old Money is a kind of greeny grey. Now, does your Old Money get this colour? It's a kind of like a faded mint kind of thing. Sophie, I need you to stop. The number is 215 if you're really, really interested. Oh no, this is interesting. Old Marigold is like a sherbet. It's orange, but it's got a little bit of pink in there. Very, very unusual. Okay. Old Blue Jeans. I've already got this. Old Blue Jeans I've got with Black Needle Society. I think it's in... I think it's in the Stars Hollow sets. We're up to spring in our current Stars Hollow. That will be happening in February. I can't remember. Anyway,
I don't really know.
Number on Old Blue Jeans 154 and 215 is Old Money and 085 is Old Marigold. I always forget these numbers. Nutmeggy is the next one. It's pink and it's variegated. And yes, it's variegated. It's really, really nice. It's 108. Nighty Night is a midnight blue, and you will get something similar, I think, in midnight in Gast, I think, or is it? Anyway, there is a midnight that is very like this. It's very blue, very dark, and that is 160. And then Nature Trail is 252, and that's green. No, I'm kind of seeing a bit of a hint of gold, but not much. So I wouldn't say that that would be a variegated. If it is, it's extremely subtle. So there you have your classic Colourworks. Now, I store these on jump rings, I think they're called, floss rings. I actually have got a bunch of AliExpress that are flat, long wires, and then you've got the screw connector that screws the two together, or you can join a whole heap and you can have a hula hoop. You can join them so much. But they're just 3-inch rings. I put them onto those on either their cards or in like floss away kind of bags. I actually get them cheap and go to the supermarket and buy snack bags. So they're the short, long kind of things, and that's what I use for my kits. Oh, I do have another one. Okay, Aussies. In no particular order, this is classic Cottage Garden Threads. My goodness. I don't know if you can hear that. That's a cockatoo. Shh. Okay, PB02 Blue Moon. It's a pale and icy blue. Very, very nice. Instructions for these beauties are on the back, and they've upgraded all their cards, so you get the instructions with each one. So you pop out the left side, you unravel it, it's already there, good to go. All your instructions, all your washing instructions, everything on the card. Brilliant idea. Okay, 410 Blue Wren. Look at that variegation, and when it pops out, it's about 1 foot long, doubled up. They're gorgeous. Oh, wow. Bluebell. I don't know if I've already got this one. Looks familiar. Bluebell 2101. If I can read backwards. It's purple and green-ish. And really, really subtle. So nice for the baby samplers. Something that needs just a gentle colour. Next one is 1203. It's Blue Cypress, which is actually green. And it's variegated green. Gosh, pterodactyls. Seriously. And then the last one is Blue Heaven. It's 418. And it's a variegated blue. Good for jeans, jackets, that kind of thing. If you're doing something improv style. Now, with regard to cataloguing all of these, I actually use ThreadStash and StashCash. ThreadStash is a multi-platform web-based collection that you can update. They will also update the items, so you can just tick and flick almost, and you can get them to upgrade and add colors and all that kind of jazz. StashCash, you have to input everything yourself, but if you input one, you can then just add another, and it populates most of the information. All right, Aurora Soie d'Alger. I love these. These are my silks. I could have also got Aurora Soie 100.3, but I don't like the bobbins. Shh. 1315 is a beautiful purple. It is, trust me, 1315. This one is a deeper purple. It's 1316. These all have names. They all have fantastic names. If you go onto ThreadStash, it actually gives you the French name. Awesome names. 1321 in a very pale purple. And then back into the rich purples. 1325 is a very purple, like sunglasses purple, she says, with pink and purple nails. And 1324 is another purple. Try saying that 10 times fast. Okay. There you go. There is Thread Club for January. Next month, I will at least have frogs in my throat. That better be the only place that the frogs are. Next month, I should have another snowman come in the package, and that's part of the Cottage Garden Samplings collection. Year of stamps, I think.
So what's
Or is
next?
it just Year of the Snowman? I'm not stitching as I go. I'm just collecting.
What's next?
Joys.
What is next?
Okay, I am going to go. I'm going to actually go and record more because I have stuff. Okay, and I will see you around hopefully on the tubes. Don't forget, subscribe, ring the bell.
Oh, nice to go.
Link will be in the description for the Google form to sign up for any or all of those clubs, or at least check out the prices. And yeah, I'm sure Carolyn will help you out if you have any questions to ask her. All right, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Here we go.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.